Hey Eagles, today we are going to continue our talk about organic shapes. So before we start, let's start warming up our hands real good. Okay, so organic shape. An organic shape is a shape that has irregular edges. We talked a little bit about that last week. The opposite of an organic shape would be a geometric shape, which has set lines. All right, so with your hands, you warmed them up? Okay. So everybody use your two hands, and I would like for you to make me a triangle. Right, okay, triangle. Yeah, those look the same. Good, good. All right, warm them up. A triangle is a geometric shape. All right, warm them up. Can you use two hands and make a rectangle? Good. Yeah, a rectangle. Kind of, sort of. Some of you guys get like that. That's okay. All right, now get your hands going. So a rectangle is a geometric shape. All right, now we got your hands warmed up. Everybody use two hands and make the shape of spilled milk. Oh. Okay, maybe we should warm them up a little bit more. Let's warm them up a little bit more. Those didn't all look the same. Those other ones all look the same. Okay, everybody make the shape of a cloud. Oh. Well, these aren't looking the same either. The other ones were looking the same. Okay, let's try it one more time. Maybe we got to warm them up even more. Okay, everybody use two hands and make the shape of a leaf. Oh. Well, they're all different. Okay, so a leaf and spilled milk and a cloud are all examples of organic shapes. They have irregular edges. They're not the same. So if I were to take my water cup and I were to pour it out on the floor, it's not going to make a perfect square, right? Or a perfect rectangle. It's going to make this weird shape. That weird shape is an organic shape. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about an artist named Henri Matisse. And he's one of my favorites. But later in his life, he got really, really sick and he couldn't make his paintings or his sculptures that I love. So he created his very own art form when he was like 70 years old. So when most people are like, let's just retire now, he's creating his own kind of art. So Matisse would sit there and he would use his leftover paint and he would paint these big, huge pieces of paper. And then he would take scissors and he would cut the paper with the scissors into these huge organic shapes. And then he had a helper, and the helper would put the pieces up on the wall and he got to arrange them. Or she would arrange them for him, and then he would tell the assistant where to move them to create these huge murals. Like, think about like the side of the gym wall, like huge. So what we're gonna do today is Miss Wingross has already cut up some organic shapes out of construction paper, and you get to play the artist. We're gonna use black construction paper, so it's gonna give a nice contrast. And all you need is a glue stick. And I'm gonna pass out some shapes and put them on your table, and then you get to play the artist, like I said, and arrange how you want your organic shapes on there. So I'm gonna show you some examples from another class. So this student made this one. So see, they're all organic shapes. And they really don't, here's another one. I guess any way that you turn it, it could look like something else, couldn't it? And it'll look like something different to each person, and that's good. So here's another one. So did they use any markers or pencils or anything? No. They did use pencil on the back, and they wrote their name and their code on the back. But see, you can turn it all different kinds of ways. So these are just a couple examples. Yours is gonna look totally different, and that's what I love. So we're gonna glue these down. Remember to put the glue on the color paper, because if you just swipe it all over the black paper where you don't put construction paper, where you don't put colored paper, it's gonna leave like this yucky film stuff. So just put the glue stick on the colored paper, and then when you're finished, let's just put them on, there it is, on the drying rack, just in case. And we're gonna clean up our area, and then I'll have another activity for you, okay? Can't wait to see what you make.